Yeah, I mean, coming back. So now I'm moving forward to the big match. I think it's going to be the biggest match of this week. I'm not. It's the Liverpool Spurs is not the biggest match. I think United and Arsenal is going to be the bigger match of the two this week. Based on the form, I mean that's what I feel. I mean, based on the form, I think it's going to be a bigger match. Like Rishabh said, like Arsenal is definitely playing one of the best footballs they've played in as many months since the league has started. So that is something which is going to be very important to see. And United has to put their best forward to keep their title hopes alive and keep themselves in the hunt at the top of the table. So, Kshitij, what are your thoughts? I mean, what is something that you expect from Ole and Arteta in this match?
I think this would be a very end-to-end game. This would be a game where you would see a lot of attacking football, a lot of defensive errors. This would be a lot better game than we had on Old Trafford because a lot both the teams were sort of defensive in that. But Arsenal suddenly have found their form. Saka, like Lacazette, uh, Smith Rowe, they are all clicking together. They are playing some good football under Mikel Arteta. And plus they are scoring a lot more goals than they were at that point. So this would be a good game. But Arsenal did end up losing to Southampton, I think it was yesterday. It was uh,
Yeah.
like they were not able to score a goal, and Southampton were able to shut them out. So I am actually because it's an away game. I am actually confident that United might be able to get a result out of it, and I
But did
hope
you
they
did
do
you say the
because
same thing against Liverpool? Didn't you say the
Don't
same
say
thing
that.
against
Don't
Liverpool?
say that. Don't say
I'm just saying a result. I'm not saying they're gonna win. I'm
Okay,
just gonna say a
okay.
result.
But the result is anyway
So
going to be there, right? I mean, whether
so
it's
yeah. So because I hope United is able to like keep continuing their good form, which is like nice to see after a long while.
okay. So yeah, Rishabh, yesterday when Aubameyang was suddenly excluded from the squad, citing personal issues against Southampton, he didn't play the match, and Arteta said that they're going to give him some time, and maybe he's. I mean, the issues are unknown at this moment, and I don't know whether he's going to be featuring in the squad against United. Do you think it's going to be have a impact in the game? I mean, even though Obama has not been very influential in the game in the recent weeks.
I mean, yeah, I agree with I agree with Shita. It's gonna be an end-to-end game. But I mean, not end-to-end. I feel like Arsenal are the ones who are going to be pushing. Again, Ole is going to set it up in a way where they keep on coming and they go and United go in the counter and finish it off. I feel like it's going to be a good fixture, but I'm kind of worried in a way. Yeah, I'm kind of worried because Arsenal are playing well, and they are good in front of goal. And I said this before when we were due to play Liverpool. United are still very. It's still it's they're not very good in the defense, right? So they're still a bit shaky. I feel like, yeah, if there's a chance that is provided to the Arsenal front strikers, they'll probably finish it off.
And
And
then and the reverse fixture went in favor of Arsenal, if I remember correctly from last time, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was Pogba's fault who lost us that game because
Maybe he will redeem himself based on the form he is in right now. So
he probably will. Like, he's the one who's doing all these things for us in the last 3-4 games. So
I mean, he's definitely right up there with Fernandez at this point. I think
yeah,
because of the
yeah.
impact he's having.
Like you said before, he's become undroppable now. Like,
Yeah.
I read somewhere, not somewhere, but like I read an article where Ole was saying about Van de Beek, like he's getting frustrated because of the game time, but he said, like, I can't do anything about it because the team that I'm playing, they're playing so well. Like, I don't want to drop any one of them in my playing time. So he just has to wait it out. That's it. Like, he can't help. He can't help it. Like, if he bought him in, is because he knew that there are certain things that he needs to improve. But since he's come in, United's player have stepped up, and so you can't say
And
anything about
this is something which Mourinho might be thinking. Where was this player when I wanted him to play like this?
it. Yeah. it's the attitude problem, like with him, with Pogba. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still don't know. I still don't know. I'm not going to discuss Pogba's transfer situation right now, but I still don't know if he's going to stay at the club or no. But that's a future discussion when we
Yep.
when
When
we
we go towards the month of May, we'll see what
yeah,
happens.
when we are lifting the Premier League titles.
Yeah, let's see what happens in that aspect. But okay, so what are your predictions for the game? I mean, for both the games. I mean, I didn't ask you about the Liverpool Spurs prediction as well. I'm gonna start keeping account of who has the better predictions by the end of the season. So we'll see who is more on point in these big matches. So let's see. What were your predictions on? Okay, let's see. I mean, on Arteta. I mean, Arsenal and United game. Scoreline prediction.
I feel like a United win, maybe a close win, yeah, 2-1, something like that. So they're
Okay.
gonna win, yeah.
2-1 for you. Same for City.
I'm gonna go with a 1-0 United win, with Zaka giving us a similar penalty as Pogba gave. So
So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, based on United's performances in the big matches as usual, I think it's again heading for a for a. I don't know if it's going to be very end-to-end game or it's something which will have a big impact in the game. I mean, I was not expecting the game which they had today. I mean, I was again expecting them to maybe have a 1-0 victory, but yeah, I think it's going to be 3-1 in favor of United. I'm gonna go bold and say it's 3-1 because
So one thing I just realized, I'm just looking at the fixtures, but City play before United's game. So if they win their game and they're gonna play against Sheffield, so they win, they go top of the table. United will have to win to go top of the table. If they don't,
yeah,
I think even if they draw, they still don't be top of the table.
yeah,
So they're gonna be joint
that's a good
top, but
incentive
not.
to have.
I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah,
based on the goal differences, it's United, it's City
So,
who's going to be on
so
the top.
United already have that advantage. Like, okay, I mean that kind of
incentive.
yeah,
Yeah,
the incentive and the confidence. Like, okay, now we have to.
But the thing is, right now, United cannot. I don't think United should focus too much on the points table or think about where City is at because City definitely has a game in hand. So they anyway potentially at this point they are ahead of him, ahead of United. So you cannot say. I mean, what will happen in that aspect. So I still think
But
that
where
United
do
should
you
not
get
focus.
but where do you get the confidence from? Like there are no fans. There's nothing happening inside the stadium. So you need some kind of incentive to go out there and perform. Like you need some kind of confidence.
I guess the only motivation you need right now is to just go out there and play your best game possible and hope the best result comes in your favor because
No,
sometimes it happens.
I agree. That's why I said, like, the best chance for United winning this year's league title is going out there, playing in, week out. And
And
that's
the
why I'm
way
not
they have been
disappointed.
playing, yeah,
That's
just
why I'm not disappointed if they lost the FA Cup. Yeah, I'll be I'll be okay if they lost the semi-final when they come, and that's kind of becoming our tradition. But even if they lost, because the FA Cup semi-final would still somewhere be around April, right? So I'm okay. I'm okay with that because at that time, if we are in the league, if we're still in the hunt for a league title, I would just say forget everything and just focus on these last 4 games of
yep,
I think you have I think Ole has the same amount of semi-final losses as so Alex Ferguson had throughout his entire United managerial career. So they both have I think three semi-final losses right now.
and Klopp had 3 final losses before he won the league, before he won actually a final.
yeah.
Yes, I guess I mean you can say that also. You can see you can see it in a positive light. So I mean, but right now Ole is not able to crack that semi-final target. So let's see what happens in that.
He will. He
And
will. He will at one point of time, of course. He will.